Ronnie O'Sullivan, short of cash, was about to go all out once again. A maximum 147 worth £147,000, plus a £22,000 highest break bonus, was simply impossible to turn down. It was from this match that Ronnie went on to create the most valuable 147 break in snooker history. This took place at the 2003 World Snooker Championship. The total prize money on offer in this match amounted to £169,000 in all. Converted into RMB, that was roughly 2.2 million yuan. On average, each shot was worth around £6,000. In the context of 2003, this was more than enough to demonstrate just how strong Ronnie's earning power really was. What makes it even more unbelievable is that this 147 was completed in just 6 minutes. Such terrifying ability was already far beyond casual comprehension. Next, let us look back together at just how powerful Ronnie was when prize money became the driving force. A scattering the stars style break-off shot laid the perfect foundation for the 147. The outcome was beyond question. All the reds settled in the lower half of the table. The area around the black was completely open. Without doubt, failing to go for a maximum in this situation would have been a real waste. Although this setup severely tests a player's ability to work the reds, for Ronnie it was exactly what he thrives on. His cue ball control had reached a state of near-perfect unity between man and cue. This is no exaggeration. Media outlets around the world once reported that Ronnie's technique inspired nothing but admiration. Clean, decisive, and flowing like water. No matter how complex the position, he could simplify it through sheer class. As the most naturally gifted player in snooker history, O'Sullivan truly had the credentials to elevate the sport. He made a century break at the age of 10. At 15, he won the World Youth Snooker Championship. In the same year, he completed the maximum 147 that every player dreams of. With his talent already evident, he turned professional at just 17. Remarkably, in his very first professional season, he defeated the Emperor of Snooker, Stephen Hendry. He captured his first ranking title, which was also his first Triple Crown event at the UK Championship. All signs pointed to a future in which Ronnie would leave everyone else behind. But he was still human. Where there is brilliance, there are also lows. At 19, both of his parents were imprisoned. Family upheaval led him to neglect practice. Bad habits such as smoking and drinking began to creep in. Over the following 5 seasons, he did win 5 ranking titles. Yet everyone knows that, given his ability at the time, those years were largely squandered. Just when fans feared this prodigy would fade into obscurity, Ronnie pulled himself back from the brink. For the love of snooker, he reset, refocused, and rebuilt. That moment of awakening is precisely why we are able to witness the true god of snooker today. With the red potted, victory was effectively secured. The outcome was no longer in doubt. Ronnie could now devote himself fully to the maximum break. After all, the prize money on offer in this tournament was simply too generous to ignore. Completing the 147 would be equivalent to winning an entire ranking event.
81.
Some of you may be wondering why, after 11 red-black combinations, the broadcast still showed number 147 graphic. A glance at the scoreboard reveals the answer. The director chose to display the time instead, because at that moment, time was more convincing than the score. From his first visit to the table to the brink of a century, Ronnie had taken just 4 minutes. Although the final time of 6 minutes fell short of the legendary 5 minutes 8 seconds, it was still astonishing. Even today, the fastest maximum breaks in snooker history see Ronnie occupying the top 6 places alone. And considering that a 147 requires absolute precision at every step, with no margin for error, this achievement borders on the unreal. A maximum break is not just an honor, it is a definitive statement of ability. This is not about exaggerating Ronnie's greatness. It is simply that he truly lives up to it.
$105.
Needs to get up towards the pink.
With the final red potted, the frame officially entered the colors clearance stage. The remaining colors posed no difficulty whatsoever. This 147 was all but guaranteed. The crowd could hardly contain itself. After all, moments like this cannot be bought with a ticket. Now let us wait together for Ronnie's final act of hope.